Once a week, every week, ACHESS sends me a survey to fill out. It's a brief 10-item survey, and it sends me a text message with a link to the survey. As is usually the case, this time when I first received the text message, I wasn't able to take the survey, but now I am. So I can just open my text messaging application, go back to the reminder, and then open the survey. And the first two questions involve whether or not I have relapsed. In my case, I have not. But if I had, I would have the option to have a report sent to my counselor letting them know. More about that later. Now, this survey consists of 10 items. In my case, I'm doing fairly well with all of these except sleep. So I'm going to say that I haven't been sleeping very well. No real problems with depression, urges, or relationships. Once I've got all the sliders in place, I click on Continue. And there are 5 more items for me to look at. In my case, I'm fairly confident that I can stay sober. I have been going to meetings fairly often, involved in church. One thing that's been missing from my life, though, is involvement with outside activities, so I'm going to put a 2 there. And I've been getting good support from family and friends. I can agree to share these results with my counselor. Now, my counselor has set up, via their own web portal, their preferences. They can choose to receive reports if I have certain scores that are above or below thresholds that they've determined, whatever information they find useful. In my case, I'm going to share my information and go on. And now that I have submitted my results for the survey, ACHESS has a few recommendations to address those problem areas that were identified. I can click here to use the events guide to find something going on in my area that might be fun to do, or I can click here to listen to some guided relaxation. One last thing I can do is actually take a look at this chart, which displays the history of my weekly check-ins. In this case, things are looking pretty good over the last 10 weeks or so. What you want to see is the red line going down, because that represents risky situations, and the green line is representative of protective factors against relapse. And as I alluded to before, my counselor has access to all of this information online, should I choose to share it.